welcome you to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. Tonight, Video Productions presents exciting volleyball action. It's the Beckley Flying Eagles. They are 7-4-1. They are taking on Mount Hope Christian, who are 8-1. Hello again, everybody. I'm Maris Lowry with Morgan Payne. We have KB Cameron Ball producing and directing, and Jackie Moon on camera. Well, Morgan, it's good to have you back. We've done one volleyball game already, and we think we're in for an exciting match tonight. Spring Valley was supposed to be the third team, but they were not able to make it. So now the way this is set up, it'll be the best 3 out of 5. The first 4 games, if we need 4 games, we'll go to 25, win by 2. And if we have a decisive 5th game, it will go to 15 and win by 2.
Gotcha. Yeah, I hate that Spring Valley couldn't make it out, but I'm pretty excited to see what Mount Hope has against the Beckley Flying Eagles. I think that warming up here, I think we're going to have a good game on our hands, so I'm excited.
The one thing about it, Mount Hope has beaten Beckley already, so they have a win under their belt against Beckley. And by the way, for the people wanting to know, Mount Hope Christian is not a part of the WVSSAC. It's a small school. If they were, they'd be single A.
Right.
But being a private school, they're not a member. And like I said, even though it's a small school, when they're a private school, they get players from a little bit from everywhere.
Right, exactly. And I think, that obviously shows here, them warming up. I think Beckley might have a little challenge on their hands, but I think it's going to be a really good game.
Well, we're looking forward to calling it, and we'll take our first commercial break. We'll get you ready as the game will start at 6 o'clock, or actually I should say the match will begin at 6 o'clock. We'll take a break. Be right back here on Video Productions.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon, or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. We're getting you ready for this volleyball match at the top of the hour. And tonight's match is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Scotty Brown is your local State Farm agent at Shady Spring. You can dial him up at 681-238-6130. Also, the match tonight is brought to you by Exit Elevation. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, you want to reach out to Luke Richmond, the broker, Steve Morgan, the associate broker, and you can check them out on the website at exitelevationwv.com. And also, tonight's match brought to you by Edward Jones. Heather Cantley is your Edward Jones financial advisor. She's my financial advisor. She can be your financial advisor as well, and she'll help you start planning your retirement. She helped me with my retirement 5 years ago, and you can reach out to her at 681-254-0097. Her new office location is on Harper Road in Beckley. And also the match night brought to you by Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur. They have quality custom cabinets, and they're a proud sponsor of local sports, and you can reach out to them at 304-252-2917. Well, Morgan, of course, Beckley coached by Bree Rhodes, and Mount Hope Christian is coached by Ashley Soule. And as I'd mentioned, that Mount Hope Christian 8-1, Beckley 7-4-1, and I was kidding with the Beckley coaches. 7-4-1. That sounds like hockey.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because they got a tie in there, right?
Yeah.
But
we knew some resemblance between hockey and volleyball would happen.
So we are just about ready to go. Of course, Beckley will be wearing white, and they're trimmed in maroon. Of course, they have the black shorts on, and all in navy will be Mount Hope Christian. Like I said, Mount Hope Christian had beaten Beckley when they had played before. So we're moments away of getting this started. The crowd's still making their way in. And this is, I guess, the traditional pre-match handshake.
Oh, yeah. Sizing up the competition with a smile.
There you go. It's all smiles before you play. Once the game gets started, it's only smiles if you come out on top,
That's right.
So each team, I guess, going over their final instructions, and we'll be ready to go here momentarily. Glad you're with us here on Video Productions. This week, we'll have high school football, as we always do every Friday. We'll have a big one in Class AA. It'll be Bluefield with their big win against Beckley, taking on Independence, coming off a big 53-0 shutout win over the weekend against Scott. We'll have that Friday night. But for now, we've got volleyball, and we're all set and ready to go. And let's see who will start the match with the serve. And Morgan, maybe you can help our, I haven't been told how they determine who gets the first serve.
I think it's a coin toss. I think that's what we were talking about last game.
I think so. So it looks like all the officials are in place. And Beckley will start things off. So it'll be Malika Atkins that will serve it for Beckley, and we are underway. This is game one of the best 3 out of 5. And play at the front of the net is so important. And there's the first point to Beckley, and once again, Hassan does what she does best.
I think if Mount Hope would have missed that tip, ball might have been a little bit out.
Yeah, it had some smoke on it, that's for sure. Here comes the serve. There's Moore setting it up, and Mount Hope Christian able to get the point. Once again, if you're not familiar with the rules, you don't have to serve to score. And like I said, it's the best 3 out of 5. This first set is to 25. You got to win by 2. There's Bailey, and Baker had it. Now wrist able to get it over. Mankin for Mount Hope Christian, and Mount Hope Christian able to get the point.
Good network by Mount Hope Christian, just being able to get on top of the ball. Good timing.
So Moore will serve it for Mount Hope Christian.
Moore. I coach McKinley Moore. A roll from the Beckley side. Is Mount Hope setting it up?
Nice play that time by Sophie Pack. Mount Hope Christian on a little roll. They've scored 3 in a row. In fact, Jim Kirby, one of the officials, is Morgan. You and I have played pickleball with him.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Here comes the serve. Baker handles it. They set it up. There's wrist throwing it down. Reagan wrist.
Number 3, Cami Kogar, coming in for the Beckley Flying Eagles.
And here's London Baker with the serve. Beckley down a point. Got to get it over, and now Christian does just that. Bailey with a nice play for Beckley. Baker sets up a song.
Little miscommunication on the Mount Hope side. ends up giving Beckley the point. I think we're in for a good one,
I
Harris.
think so. This is the first set, or the first set of a best 3 of 5, and the point will go over to Mount Hope Christian.
Yeah, that serve was just a little bit long.
So here's Jones, McKenna Jones with the serve. And Reagan Risk trying to get it over. Good job at the net by Mount Hope Christian. Baker gets it over to Beckley. Baker sets it up for Hassan. And Hassan delivers. As Molly Smith will check into the lineup. And you know, Morgan, watching that, you know what's coming, but you really almost can't defend it when Hassan goes to the net like that.
Oh, yeah. It's super tough. Good serve by Hassan.
Battle with the net. And Hassan able to get it over. Nope, he doesn't. That pesky net gets in the way, doesn't it?
She said, let me be up front.
Yeah.
Let me hit from the front. I think we're going to have some pretty good competition between Molly Smith and Mount Hope Christian's middle blocker as well. I think that'll be really intriguing to watch.
Pack with the serve. There's Molly Smith. And Smith hits the ball, falls right in front of Jones. And Beckley able to tie it up.
Yep, McKenna Jones. McKenna Jones and Molly Smith are going to go at it.
Zoe Vance will check in before Beckley. Vance will serve. And there's the serve by Vance.
Out of bounds by Mount Hope.
And Beckley regains the lead. Vance with the serve.
Good serve.
Good hustle to try to get it over, and they do. Mount Hope Christian. And little miscommunication there as the ball just clears the net.
Yep, I think Hassan was trying to get to the setter, but just overcalculated a little bit, but it ended up working in her favor. So
I like that, overcalculating a little bit. That's an industry term, right?
Oh.
3 in a row scored by Beckley.
Great serve.
Yes.
By number 6, Zoe Vance.
Yeah, that's really difficult to return. That ball had some smoke on it, and it just kind of died. It was
barely went over the net.
Yes,
yep.
Just cleared the net. That time, trying to do the same thing. That time it doesn't clear the net. So it'll be Mankin to serve for Mount Hope Christian. Left-handed serve. Molly Smith at the net. She throws it down.
Molly Smith does such a great job on her timing and getting on top of the ball.
You know, as a good of athlete as she is, I think she'd really be a good basketball player as well.
Oh, yeah.
Nice job, both teams at the net. And that's out, and the point to Beckley. So Morgan, right now, Beckley has scored, and actually, did they give that point? No.
Yeah, Beckley's serving.
Yeah,
they just had to
Beckley
switch out balls.
Yeah. It's 10-6. That's the correct score. And that'll go out of bounds, and Mount Hope Christian gets the point. So Soul.
I'm assuming that's Coach's daughter.
I'm guessing, yeah, Coach's daughter.
Or it's just a weird coincidence.
Serve it up. And Molly Smith will hammer it a little too hard and out of bounds. Molly Smith to the net. Ellis with the setup. And Molly Smith. That had some smoke on it as Kendra Bailey will check back into the Beckley lineup.
A little trick play by Beckley there. Did you notice how both middles jumped up?
Yep. didn't know which one's going to hit it.
Yep.
Here's Kendra Bailey with the serve. Baker reaches down for Beckley, and at the net, Ellis is good. This is game one of the best 3 out of 5 sets, and that time it doesn't clear the net, and a point to Mount Hope Christian. Gracie Carrico will now serve for Mount Hope Christian. And a little long.
Substitution for Beckley, number 16. That's Reagan Rist coming in.
And you know, Morgan, and I think in this aspect where pickleball and volleyball are alike, you want to make sure you just get the ball in play and hope the other team makes a mistake or they knock it out of bounds. Beckley Ellis really, and Reagan Rist really strong at the net.
Yep. Unfortunately, she hit it out of bounds, so it will be Mount Hope Christian's point. It's so hard to block and get it consistently in the court where you need it to go. You're just hoping you get some contact.
Yeah, just basically trying to get it over the net. And that time, Beckley was able to get it over the net and get the point. As Kogar back into the lineup, Cammie Kogar. London Baker with the serve. Baker with the setup. And Rist able to finish.
Timeout by Mount Hope Christian.
So we got a timeout. While we got a timeout, we will let you know that tonight's match is brought to you by Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. Leisure Lanes has a full 24-lane bowling center with a full-service restaurant. You can bring your family, you can join a league, you can book your next event or your party, whether it's a birthday party or just any kind of fun there. 304-253-7328. Also, tonight's action is brought to you by Infinity Coal Company, located in Sophia, West Virginia. They are hiring experienced underground miners. They offer a great wage with great benefits. You can apply online through the United Coal Company's Facebook page. And last but certainly not least, the volleyball action brought to you by Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. Mamma mia, love me some Italian food. But if Italian's not your thing, when you go to Pasquale's, it will be your thing. But if you want something other than Italian, they have sandwiches, salads, and seafood. They also have private parties, and you can dial them up at 304-255-5253. All right, back to action. Beckley with a 5-point advantage. And it'll be London Baker with the serve. And right at the net. Nice play by Hassan.
I think Mount Hope knew as soon as they passed that ball a little too close to the net, they said, man.
Yeah. Hassan able to get up and throw it down. Here's London Baker. Nice serve by Baker. Mount Hope Christian's got to get it over, and they do. And a nice job by Beckley.
Number 34, Michaela Adkins.
Yes.
Good little trick play in the backward set. Hit it where they ain't.
That's right. And largest lead of this first set at 7 points here as that just cleared the net. For a minute, you know, Morgan, I didn't think it was going to make it over the net.
Oh.
Yeah, little miscommunication right there as the ball falls harmlessly to the ground for the point for Mount Hope Christian. So it'll be Jones serving to Kendra Bailey. Rist gets it over, and what do we got? I guess a net violation.
Yep,
right?
number 5, Madeline Soul. She was in the net, which results in a Beckley point. And now Beckley gets the serve. Hassan.
Yep, there's Hassan with the serve. Set up nicely by Mount Hope Christian. Baker sets it up. Molly Smith. And it's too far, and it's out of bounds. Right idea, and just hit it in the wrong place. So here is Sophie Pack serving for Mount Hope Christian. Nice hustle by Baker to get it over.
Wow.
London Baker, a nice play. And she was able to get to it and get it right over the net and put the ball right in between all the blue jerseys.
Yep.
There's the Beckley serve by Vance. And Molly Smith throws it down. So Beckley's opened up an 8-point advantage. This is their largest lead here in this first set of the best 3 out of 5. Going to 25, you have to win by 2, and that's a little long. And I think right now, up 21-12, Beckley can feel it. You know, they kind of sense it.
Yep.
There's Vance with the serve. And Molly Smith delivers again. Going to have to start calling Molly Smith the mail carrier because she's been delivering.
Oh, good spot by Mount Hope Christian.
Nice job.
Nobody was there in the backcourt.
No, they sucked all the Beckley players up and then hit it behind them.
Yep. Number 3, Jolie Mankin.
Yep, so it's rally time here if you're Mercer Christian here in this first set. They'll set it up for Beckley. Good job and the point to Beckley.
Good hustle by Mount Hope Christian. Trying to get the ball over the net, just couldn't make it happen.
So Ellis will check back into the Beckley lineup. Kobar will serve it. Beckley 2 points away from going up 1-0. And a point. Beckley now a point away from going up, like I said, 1-0 in this best 3 of 5. Set at the net. Molly Smith throws it down. And the final score of this first set, Beckley wins it 25-13. They lead the set 1-0. And let's see, I don't know how much time we'll have in between. If we have time to take a break. And we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Video Productions.
Access Health began as a small clinic with a simple yet powerful purpose: to care for our neighbors right here at home. From the very beginning, it was about people showing up for each other, building trust, and staying connected. Today, Access Health is serving thousands across southern West Virginia. But what makes us different isn't just the care we provide, it's who provides it. Our team was born here, trained here, and lives here. This is what community looks like. This is Access Health, by the community, for the community, always.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right.
When you're in need of a plumber, you want someone that's going to treat you like family. Modley's Plumbing and Heating, a family-owned business since 1987, wants you to know our customers and employees are as important as family. Built by family to families, quality work is our hallmark at Modley's Plumbing and Heating. So the next time you're in need of a plumber, give Modley's Plumbing and Heating a call at 304-253-HELP. Help to Modley's means handling every little problem.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School with Morgan Payne. I'm Maris Lowry, KV Cameron Ball producing and directing, Jackie Moon on camera. Beckley wins the first set of this match, 25-13. They lead it 1-0. We're ready to start set number 2, Morgan, and Beckley off to a good start. The same way they finished the first set, they start the second set, and they score the first point.
Yep, Beckley's been playing really hard at the net. Mount Hope's been able to have some contact, but their blocks just end up out of bounds. Same with Beckley sometimes too. It's just hard to control. Free ball coming from Mount Hope. See if Beckley can set something up here.
Nice job by Mount Hope at the net. And Baker can't get out of the net, but McKenna Jones did a great job for Mount Hope Christian to tie the game.
Now we have number 13, McKenna Jones, to serve him for Mount Hope.
Here comes the serve. Baker hustles to get it over the net and then right back at you. That was a heck of a play right there at the front of the net by Sophie Pack.
A little payback from Hassan earlier.
Yes, that ball had a little smoke on it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So they gave the point to Beckley and not Mount Hope Christian.
I'm confused on that one.
Yeah, not unless they were in the net. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that call.
So Beckley will get the point. There's Baker setting it up. And they try to set up Reagan Risk. Nice job at the front of the net. Nice play by Mount Hope Christian.
Yeah, I guess they called an in the net call and we just missed it.
Jones checks into the lineup for Mount Hope Christian. Here comes the serve. And it doesn't get across the net. Pack can't get it over. As Molly Smith will check back into the Beckley lineup. Kendra Bailey will have a seat. Hassan will serve it. Good hustle that time by Mankin. And Molly Smith, once again, very strong at the net. How many times have I said that already? Molly Smith going right to the net.
About 1,000,004.
Yeah, that's like a slam dunk in basketball when Molly Smith goes right to the net to throw it down like that.
I don't know if Mount Hope liked that call. I couldn't see if the ball was in or out.
So Anna Hassan to serve. And that's a good serve. That's a really difficult one to return. And what do we got? Into the net, and the point will go to, so they'll be in the net. And the point will go to.
No, they did a replay.
A replay, that's what that is.
I think one ref had one call and the other ref had the other, so they just said, let's just replay it here.
They gave the thumbs up like a jump ball in basketball. As that time, over the line up under the net was Mount Hope Christian. The point goes to Beckley. So Beckley has scored 4 in a row. And Molly Smith. And that time she didn't throw it down, a little tip. Baker sets up Molly Smith. And it's up in there. It might go through the hoop.
Oh, no, it didn't.
That almost went through the basket. How about that? You got to play it. That's just part of the game, the elements
Malin
of here.
Soul.
Yes. But when that ball was up on the basketball goal, it was rolling around the glass. I thought it was going to go right through the hoop.
It could have.
That'd really been a score, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'd give him 2 points instead of 1.
Yeah. With Reagan wrist at the net.
Substitution number 6, Zoe Vance coming in for the Beckley Flying Eagles.
By the way, I can tell you before you got here, Morgan, Reagan Wrist came up to me and she said, the last game I went back and watched and said, Morgan said something really good about me. I really don't exactly what's the word that you used to describe her.
Oh, really?
But whatever you used, Reagan Wrist was very, very appreciative of whatever you said.
Well, I'll have to talk to her after.
Yeah, you have to talk to her and ask her what it was. And
Great
a nice
hit
job. Yes, it was.
by Madeline Soul.
It was a nice play, and Madeline Soul will now serve. Baker goes down to get it. Here's Molly Smith at the net, and Molly Smith able to score. Ellis checks back into the ball game. Technically, I guess it's a ball game. That's just turns.
We're at a ball game, Maris. You're good.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that I have the right lingo when it comes to volleyball, right? I know there's a lot of volleyball purists out there that may be watching and want to make sure that I get it correct. It's Molly Smith comes up big again. Kogar will serve it. Nice setup for Mount Hope Christian.
A little awkward approach for her. Just couldn't get the footing right.
And there's a timeout. So we'll take a timeout with them. Beckley in front, 10-4. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches? It's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult Compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Tonight's volleyball match is brought to you by Spartan Factory. Spartan Factory has t-shirts, team uniforms, bags, hats, banners, and you can check them out on their website. They're located in Beckley, and their website is thespartanfactorywv.com. Also wearing some swag with video productions on it that we got from Spartan Factory. They've taken excellent care of us. They'll take care of you, whether it's your school or whether it's your place of business. Spartan Factory can take excellent care of you. All right, out of the timeout, it's a 10-4 lead for Beckley. This is the second set of the best 3 of 5. Beckley won the first set 25-13, and they lead 1-0. The games, or the set rather, they go to 25, win by 2. Unless we get to the decisive 5th game, and then they'll only go to 15. And Beckley able to score. So it'll be Kogar serving for Beckley. And Beckley able to get the point at the net. So it's an 8-2 Beckley run right now. Kogar sets. And that's out of bounds. Jones had the right idea, but she just hit it wide.
Yeah, those line drives are very difficult to do. If you're able to do them, they're super hard to return, but hers is just a little bit outside.
Right now, Beckley's got a little momentum going. Got this 9-point lead, which is the biggest lead thus far. Molly Smith setting it up and then got it back. That's like a give and go in basketball, right?
Oh, yeah.
She set it up to be set up, and then she delivers at the net. And they've opened up a 14-4 lead for Beckley. Kogar with the serve.
Great pass.
Good hustle, good exchange by both teams. Good volley. Nice play. Jones just
That was a
it.
great rally
Yeah,
between the two.
like you said, hit it where they ain't, like right in the middle of all, nobody was. And a much needed point for Mount Hope Christian. See if they that and get them some momentum as Carrico will serve. Molly Smith. And that would be out of bounds. And that's a good job over there by Atkins to look at the ball and not try to play it knowing it was going to go out of bounds.
Yep.
So Beckley's lead is back to 10. Kendra Bailey is set to serve. Here's Kendra Bailey ready. Good play at the net by Mercer Christian. Mercer, I beg your pardon, Mount Hope Christian.
Oh, you're gonna get.
I knew I was going to say that. You know, always whenever I've done a Spring Valley game, and I'll tell you this story, whether it be football, girls or boys basketball, baseball, if there's a sign. But their nickname is the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
and I said
right.
I knew, and I said I'd warn our audience I would call them Minnesota because of the NBA Minnesota
Oh.
Timberwolves. I knew I would call them Timberwolves at least one time during the broadcast.
That was a great hit by Hassan. That was probably the best hit I've ever seen her do.
Beckley
That
now
was crazy.
17-6. And actually, Spring Valley was supposed to have been one of the teams
here tonight. So I would have heard you call them Minnesota.
I would have called them. I would have said it right off the beginning. That way I got it out of the way.
Right.
See?
So the people know.
Yeah. They're like, what the heck's he talking about, right? Hassan with a nice play. That's just great placement because everybody was up for Mount Hope Christian, and she put it in a great spot where there was nobody there.
She's not only a really great physical volleyball player, but she's also really good mentally. I think she's very, very smart in how she plays.
Yeah, student of the game. Very athletic, of course.
Good hustle by Mount Hope.
Yes, and a nice job by Jones. So here comes the serve from Jones to Mount Hope. Atkins with the setup and wrist. A nice recovery by Mount Hope. Bailey with it. And wrist.
Great hit by wrist.
You know, that's one thing this Beckley team is checking back in for Beckley's Kogar that as good as they are in a lot of positions, they've really been good right at the net. They were good at the net when we watched them last year. Good at the net again this year.
Yes, they are.
As Baker serves, and she can't quite clear the net. So Beckley trying to take a stranglehold on this match and trying to go up 2-0. Beckley won the first set 25-13. It's the best 3 out of 5. Nice play by Bailey, yes. And Hassan to get it over. Nice job by Soul. So here's Pack with the serve from Mount Hope. Baker able to handle it. And Hassan can't get it over the net. Mount Hope with the point.
Number 14, Sophie Pack, serving it up for Mount Hope.
Now get it over the net, does Beckley. Nice job. Right there, Soul again able to score right there at the front of the net. Mount Hope trying to build a little momentum here, trying to get back into this this set number 2. And they scored 4 in a row. Beckley see if they can try to get back the momentum. And that was a nice play by Kogar. As Molly Smith will check in, and Meadows will check in. Kaylin Meadows. Meadows will serve.
Good serve by Meadows.
Yep. Molly Smith. Yeah, when they set Molly Smith up like that, you better get ready across the net. That ball's got some smoke on it. Got a little hot sauce on it. Beckley with the point.
3 points away from winning the second set.
Yeah, Beckley can kind of feel it. Try to, like I said, try to take a stranglehold up. Try to go up 2-0 in this best 3 of 5. Meadows with a nice serve. Good hustle by Baker. He just couldn't get there in time.
Nice spot by Mount Hope.
You gotta like the effort though by Baker getting down on the floor like that.
Jolie Mankin, number 3 from Mount Hope, getting ready to serve.
And Reagan Risk delivers. Zoe Vance will check in. Risk will have a seat. Beckley 2 points away from winning their second set. Good hustle by both teams. And Molly Smith again. Of course, next Monday, Morgan, we will be over at Independence across the county. The Independence, Beckley, and Greenbrier East next Monday for volleyball action.
Yep. I'm very, very excited. It's actually next Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon. For some reason, I'm thinking that it's Monday, and you know what? I could have given you the date for Tuesday, but the game might be Monday. I will double check that. Believe me, it's very, very possible. With me, anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
I think in the short time you've known me, I think you already know that, right?
Oh, I 100%
with me, anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know, we all can't be right all the time, right?
Except for me.
Yeah.
That's what Paul says. That's what my husband says.
I'm sure your husband learned that was Beckley able to win. I'm sure your husband's already learned you're always right, correct?
That's right.
All right, so Beckley able to go up 2-0. They win the first one 25-13. They win this one 25-14. We'll take a quick break. Be right back here on Video Productions.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Mid-State Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Mid-State Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. pursue dreams, and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
Hey, grab me one too.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson as we're ready for the third set. Beckley leads it 2-0. By the way, I think I'd mentioned before we went to break that it was next Monday. Actually, it is next Tuesday, Morgan, September 30th, our next volleyball game. It'll be at Independence High School in Raleigh County, just across the county. And it'll be Greenbrier East, Beckley, and Independence.
Yes,
I think I said Monday, but it is Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see all the girls I used to coach.
Nice hustle that time by Risk. And the point will go to Mount Hope. So Beckley won the first set, 25-13. They won the second set, 25-14, going for the sweep here. And Mount Hope knows they got to win the next 3 games to win the match. And Beckley even get up at 1-1. And I would think any game, especially an elimination game, Morgan, that you can't get behind a lot early in the game. You got to hang in there because you can't win 3 till you win 1.
Right.
And in order to do that, I think you got to hang around. You can't be playing catch up.
Yeah, you can't lose that momentum.
And that's a little long, and the points for Beckley. Nice job right there at the net by Mount Hope.
McKenna Jones with the slam down.
It's a deep serve. Baker goes back and gets it. Kogar able to get it over. Kogar at the net again. As Meadows will check back in. Molly Smith checks back in. And Meadows will serve. Good hustle by Meadows. Yes, it was. And that's a little hot for Baker to handle. And Mount Hope has evened it up. As Jones checks back into the lineup for Mount Hope. And Pack will serve it, Sophie Pack. Malkin sets up Molly Smith.
Good return by Mount Hope. Wow.
Zoe Vance will check back into the Beckley lineup.
Good serve.
And a nice setup and nice job by Beckley at the net. But Mount Hope able to hang right there with Beckley in the front of the net. Molly Smith. Molly Smith has been dominant.
I think that's all I'm going to hear in my sleep tonight is Molly Smith with the kill. Molly Smith at the net. Molly Smith.
She has been so dominant at the front of the net.
She has. Her and Hassan and Reagan Rist.
And that's a little long, the point to Beckley. And right here, Morgan, I think it's like the danger zone for Mount Hope. They're down 6-3. They can't let this lead get, it's 3. They don't want to get, obviously, to 7 or 8. And Beckley trying to pull away and trying to get the sweep. That's called living right there when the ball It used to be a let, what they would call in tennis, and it counts as it just gets over the net for the point. Because there's really not much Mount Hope could really do with that serve.
Not much with that one.
Good job by Meadows. And that's a little long. And Mount Hope will get the point there.
Number 3, Jolie Mankin, getting ready to serve for Mount Hope. Trying to get them back in the game.
Yeah, with the left hand. Meadows with the dig. I'll let you say it this time.
I can't.
Huh?
I can't.
Molly Smith?
Molly Smith. I'm going to have to talk to her after the game, too, and say, listen.
Nice serve.
Good try. Good try.
That's a good hustle play by Moore, but just not able to get it in play.
McKinley Moore. See, I taught her that whenever I coached her.
Is that right?
That's exactly what I taught her.
Well, that's
to
good.
make no mistake. Just kidding. That was a great hustle play.
Guess who?
Molly Smith.
Molly Smith. Here's Kogar with the serve.
That was a great play by Beckley. Number 6, Zoe Vance, being able to get that pass up in the air, but then to set up none other than Molly Smith. I mean, what else do you want?
Yeah, right to the net. That's one thing, Molly Smith, she can be a real rally killer. It's Mount Hope trying to rally back, and now Beckley has opened up.
And Mount Hope wants a timeout.
Timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in a minute here on Video Productions.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Mid-State Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Mid-State Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, a Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
There's a plate.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School. KB Cameron Ball producing and directing. Jackie Moon on camera. Maris Lowry with Morgan Payne.
Bringing the pain.
Yep, I'm glad you're with us. Glad you're enjoying our versatile coverage on Video Productions. Point to Beckley. And you know, Morgan, I felt really since the last several points of the first set, Beckley has really taken control. That momentum carried over to the second set and now carrying over here to this third set.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're playing really well as a team. And when you got
Molly Smith going right to the net like that.
But good play by Mount Hope to get it back in play.
Yep.
Still got a little rally going on. Just kidding.
You can just see it happening before it does as we watch the replay here. Once again, a good job. Molly Smith throws it down. You know, I don't have the year, but I think Molly Smith is just a sophomore.
She is just a sophomore.
Yeah.
Because I remember last year her and Kendra Bailey were coming in as freshmen.
Right.
And I was like, wow, they're really good as freshmen. I can't, imagine them as seniors.
I've known Kendra since she was a
right,
little girl.
yeah. Good little push action by Mount Hope.
Nice play.
In that deep right corner. as we watch the replay here. Hassan said, I want my name called too. Or no, was it Ellis? Oh, I'm sorry, that was Ellis.
No, yeah,
Hassan's getting ready to check back in.
Yes. Assistant coach Shirley Brown.
Excuse me, Miss Ellis.
Yeah, Shirley Brown, assistant coach around, said that's a freshman too.
I just saw the brown hair in the braid. Great hit by Ellis.
It was.
Kendra Bailey up to serve.
Nice
Great
job
up
by Vance.
There's Hassan. That was a great play by number 6.
Yes.
Miss Zoe Vance.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what
She's
made
been
the
a
play.
key
Yes.
passer for them in this game.
Yeah.
And she knows it too. Her face is getting so red, she's laughing.
Yeah, her teammates are hamming her up right now.
Oh, yeah.
Into the net. Well, the momentum is real, and right now Becca's got all of it on their side.
100%.
Here's Kendra Bailey.
She has one of the most consistently
serves,
Yeah, good serves. There's Hassan. Now your name is announced, Miss Hassan.
Yeah. And you know where Mount Hope was really competitive the first 2 games. This game's really getting away from them.
Absolutely.
But this set, I should say, this would be the match. If Beckley would win, they would get the broom out and sweep
I
them
think
up.
Mount Hope is a good team,
Oh,
though.
I think they're a very good
I
team.
think that they could really.
Well, they're not a part of the WVSSAC, and they might have their own.
Right.
Their own
No, yeah,
but I agree with you. They're a very good team.
I think that they are definitely competitive.
And they've got a lot of good players.
They just
right
have some
now,
kinks that they need to work out here
Yeah.
and there, but I'm not down in Mount Hope.
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
played really
hard,
well.
Yes, Perico in. Beckley's played extremely well here tonight. Perico will serve. And a little too long.
All right, let's see what Reagan Riss can do with the Beckley Flying Eagles, and then we have number 34, Michaela Adkins, getting ready to serve it up.
And that's a nice play. A good job there by Pack, Sophie Pack.
Great hit by Miss Sophie Pack. Number 1, McKinley Moore. Getting ready to serve it up for Mount Hope.
Baker handles it.
Good little trick play.
Nice job by Bailey to get it over, or to keep it from being Mount Hope's point, and they eventually score. So here's Moore with it. Nice job by Jones for Mount Hope. That's a little long. And Beckley's doubled him up. Kogar will check back into the lineup. London Baker will serve it. And Beckley with the point. Baker with the serve. How about that? Kogar at the net.
She said, I can block and hit.
Yep, just a little tip.
Presence, yep, just her presence there.
Yep.
Great
Yep.
serve
Yep.
on
Got
Miss
it
London Baker.
right over the top of the net. And Beckley just
Nothing you can do about that
No.
one if you're Mount Hope.
I
You just
say-
got to be in the position. If you are, if you're not.
That's what I call that's living right.
Yeah.
That means I guess you're doing something right. And Beckley can smell it as they're closing in on a sweep. And a point to Beckley.
I think they called 2 hits on that one.
Yeah, so Beckley leading 2-0 in the best 3 of 5. And 1 more point.
And it's over.
Beckley will sweep it up and win the match.
There it is.
There it is. 25-10. So Beckley won 25-13, 25-14, and 25-10. So we'll take a quick break, come back and wrap this up from Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School volleyball action here on Video Productions.
Ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
For 50 years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
Hey, grab me one too.
He's a Greenbrier buyer. She's a Greenbrier buyer. They're Greenbrier buyers. And we want to make you a Greenbrier buyer too. At Greenbrier Automotive, we'll do whatever we can to make your car buying experience the best it can be. From providing outstanding service to offering a huge selection to choose from, all with the best deals possible. Visit one of our 7 area dealerships soon or shop over 800 vehicles on greenbrierautomotive.com.
And we welcome you back to Beckley Woodrow Wilson High School, where Beckley just ended 3-0 against Mount Hope Christian. What do you think, Maris?
Well, I think Beckley's really good, and they got revenge after losing to Mount Hope Christian earlier. They get sweet revenge,
yeah, that's
as
right.
you mentioned. They get the broom out, and they sweep up the 3 sets to win the match. They won the first set 25-13. They won the second one 25-14, and then the last one 25-10. And you know, Beckley's got a lot of girls that played well. And I think Mount Hope, as we talked in the broadcast, Morgan,
yeah.
Mount Hope's really good.
Absolutely.
But I think tonight was just Beckley's night.
Yeah, Beckley just was on fire. They never lost their momentum. They played really well at the net. They played really well as a team, hyping each other up, you know, getting excited for each other. I think Mount Hope is a great team. Like you said, they probably have their own type of tournament play. I think they'll do really well in that. Just against Beckley tonight, just wasn't their night.
Tonight's action was brought to you in part by Pepsi of Southern West Virginia. Pepsi is a proud sponsor of local sports, whether it's the blue can of Pepsi, the silver can of Diet Pepsi, or the black can of Pepsi Zero. You want the great, crisp taste of a Pepsi. Well, Morgan, we appreciate you after you taught all day.
Always.
You were up at the crack of dawn this morning while I was sleeping. And I actually did play pickleball this morning while you were teaching our youth.
The youth
right?
of America.
I love that, teaching the youth of America and educating our kids. As for those who don't know, Morgan's a school teacher in Raleigh County and also assistant girls basketball coach at Shady Middle, which, by the way, they've won the county championship each of the last couple of years, and I guess it won't be long till basketball be starting, right?
Hopefully we'll be able to do it again. We'll see.
All right, that'll wrap things up for our crew here at Beckley Woodrow Wilson. We appreciate everybody with the help. Also, our next broadcast on Video Productions for Raleigh County will be Friday night. It'll be a Class AA battle between Bluefield and #1 Independence, and we'll be on the air at 6:30, kickoff at 7. So for our cameraman, Jackie Moon, for our producer and director, KB, always does a great job, Mr. Cameron Ball, and